today we're looking at a basic chop, and then we're going to look at movement within a chop. So you'll notice Sensei Jordan's got his guard up first, everything's tucked in, and just to demonstrate a chop on the spot, he's just going to hit the pad, and he's aiming for the front leg. He hits with his shin, and then back into his stance. You'll notice he doesn't give anything away with his shoulders. He hits, bump, and straight back, nice and tidy. So that's our fundamental chop. Our next movement we're going to look at is everything with basic technique, but with movement behind it. So now all we're going to do, we're going to get our partner to constantly just move backwards, and he's going to wait till he feels it's right to sink it in and back in. You'll notice as well, he's kind of mirroring the partner's movement here. Yeah? He's waiting until there's loads and loads of weight on that front leg, boom, he hits and back again. One of the key things you'll notice as well is as he hits, he's not trying to be over powerful because he wants to land and still be light on his feet afterwards. Our next technique we're going to look at, again, working movement, is you'll notice that we like to stalk our opponents down. So we're going to add the jab to it. So as our pad holder moves backwards, Sensei Jordan will hit the jab, and then he'll carry on progressing here. Yeah. The last thing you want to do on every single shot is plant his feet. So if he plants his feet on one for me here, and our pad holder carries on moving back, we lose that range. Yeah. So that's what this drill is about. This drill is about tagging, and then constantly still being in your range, stalking them down. So what we're going to do now, we're going to incorporate the chop with that. So now we're going to jab, constantly move forwards, hit the chop, then move in again. Here. Yeah. So again, as we're moving, we've got the hit and back in. Yeah. It's paramount that we understand that we're not trying to hit the pad as hard as we can with our chop. We're floating and slowly weakening that leg. So again, he's moving forwards, it's a jab, followed by the chop afterwards. Then how we're going to disguise that chop a little bit more is going to add a hold into it. But it's paramount that just because we're holding, which is a jab, then hold here, it's paramount that we carry on progressing if our partner's moving backwards. So as he's still moving back, we hold and hit here. So again, he jabs, holds, hits. So he goes hit, hold, hit, here. Also, it's really important we don't hold for too long, because as you notice, if Sensei Jordan holds the hold there, you'll notice he's exposing his ribs. So that's why it's paramount that we don't hold it for too long. Yeah. So he jabs, little hold, bomb to set up the chop here.
1, 2, jump hold. Right chop. Jump hold.
Okay, so our next drill is we're going to throw the right hand. As it makes contact with the pad, we're going to throw the chop afterwards here. So again, the right hand is no more than a guider. I'm not trying to hurt them with the right hand. We're tagging to tag to land back. Again, weakening the leg. So we're disguising the chop behind a clean right hand here. So he hits, tag, tag, and back in. You'll notice as well, he lands straight back onto the ball of his feet. So he's ready to move here. So this is how we're going to incorporate it into our moving drill here. Yeah. So as we're moving, we've got 1, 2 here. So as he moves, 1, 2, good. Then to make it a little bit more interesting, a bit more realistic, the pad holder can go left hand, right hand, or right chop here. So as he's moving back,
Chop.
good.
Right. Chop.
So as you notice, as Jordan carries on going with the technique, he's always in range. He's never too close to the pad holder. Yeah. So he's never too close to the pad holder with this one.
Chop. Chop.
And lands back. One more time.
Left. Chop. 1. 1. 1, 2. Chop. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1.
Okay, so the next movement we're looking at on this one, incorporating our footwork drills, is we're going to throw a clean uppercut where we turn our left shoulder to generate power. We're going to throw a fake hook. So you'll notice here, we're not extending the hand, the elbow's coming out, which allows us to be able to turn our hips into our chop, and then back in again on the ball of our feet to stalk them down afterwards. So we're going to start uppercut, fake, hit. Just there. So again, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we're constantly stalking afterwards again. You'll notice Sensei Jordan isn't overwhelming, he's not trying to bombard, he's literally keeping his range, and he's just letting the opponent move backwards while staying in an optimal range for himself. This is why it's paramount we don't try and sink the leg kick in just yet, because if we do, we end up having to plant our feet, and which loses our timing. Good. 20 seconds left. Okay, don't try and kill yourself. Now you've got a movement on it as well, it's nice. So move. There you go. Forward. Every hit. Forward. There.